What are some possible investments that a police officer should be looking at?
Okay, well, so I've gotten, I think, 4 messages on this just in the last couple of days. Just kind of a, hey, can you give us a refresher on investing on, when you become a new officer and stuff like that. One guy had me check, make sure he's doing his Roth right, which is good because just because you put into a Roth doesn't mean you're invested in it. You still have to fund the Roth and all that stuff. But anyway, so I'm not giving you investment advice, just like when I teach schools and stuff. But the main thing is when you're a new officer, the things that you should be looking at are, one, it's kind of a rules and a checklist you follow. Pay off your high interest debt. So if you have a credit card with high interest, you need to pay it off. Usually homes, stuff like that, are not super high interest, but get all your high interest debt paid off. And then you need to start looking at kind of an order of operations. But one of the things is, if your company offers a 457, being in law enforcement, or a 401k or a Roth IRA, whatever it is that they offer you, try to invest up to the match, because that's just 100% return on investment. That's free money. And then the main thing is when you're a new officer, get into a Roth. There's a couple of places. You got Schwab, Fidelity, and Vanguard are usually your 3 biggest. Especially when you're new, you do not need an investment advisor taking 1.5% of your assets under management every year, every quarter. They're killing your returns. Don't go into all this active management and all that. In my opinion, not giving you advice. Find you an S&P 500 fund or a total stock market fund, and start putting in a little bit of a percentage of every check. Sit there and do that from the time you're 23, 25 years old to the time you're 40. You'll be shocked when you see what your returns are. If you invest in an S&P or a total stock market, if you're paying over 0.04 basis points, 0.05, you're getting screwed. Don't have someone talk you into doing a proprietary S&P or whatever. Vanguard, Schwab, Fidelity. Fidelity even has a zero fund where you can get large cap funds for absolutely zero. So S&P 500 in a Roth, let her rip. Try to get your spouse into it as well, and just let it go. If you have any questions, you can holler at me if you want me to look at it. Number 2, don't buy a big new truck. Don't buy a bunch of boats. Don't get 3 or 4 divorces. That's another thing. One of the couple of things that are usually indicative of how you do in your investments: low expense ratio. If you're paying too much for an investment, or you're paying an advisor, you're not going to get near the returns you should get. So low investment. Number 2 is who you marry. That's absolutely, all the statistics show that's a big deal. You probably need to have kind of the same thoughts on money, et cetera. But you get you a couple of big vehicles with large notes, a bunch of boats, a bunch of ski-doos, and then get about 2 or 3 divorces on top of that, you're going to have a hard time ever getting financially independent. You should be able to do this job. There's a reason they have a 20-year retirement in law enforcement, fire, et cetera. There's no reason. You can be smart, invest when you get on, and within 25 years, you should be able to be financially independent. So there you have it.